Well, hello. I am Tiana with TianaTells. It's so nice to meet you all. I have so many questions. I feel like I know you ladies just from the show, and I know I don't. I know that's not the case. I'm going to start with you, KJ.
What's up?
When Andy was attacked by Morris,
Hmm.
Gary came to the rescue. She was immediately, oh baby, 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 baby.
She's
And I'm like,
playing you,
no.
KJ.
We're mad at him. We're mad at him. Why do you think Andy has such a soft spot for this guy, Gary?
You don't have a soft spot for somebody that you know is bad for you.
Had a soft
I have exactly. So I think that that is the place where she can be soft and she enjoys it. Like she has to be tough at work. She had to be tough in college. Have a certain je ne sais quoi even with her friends. Like she tries to put on a tough exterior for even her friends until she breaks, until they're like, you better tell me what's going on. Like she just has to be tough all the time. So he's the only person she could be soft with. And I feel like it's become a habit. So now she just she's just soft every time she's with him. And it really doesn't serve her, is what we're seeing. But listen, sis, I've been there. I
I
might still
have
be
too.
there.
But
You
that's why this show
never know.
is so good and so relatable because I just want to slap my younger self and just like I want to shake Andy. It's like,
Yes, yes,
no. So you guys, ladies,
100%.
tell me about the camp quarantine experience. You guys made history once again.
It was phenomenal. It moved so fast. At first, it was like a little slow because we were waiting to see if everybody was healthy,
Mm-hmm.
But I think out of hundreds of people, I think maybe two people had symptoms of COVID that weren't even allowed in. And I feel as if Tyler's onto something, business wise, when it comes to at least healthcare and being clean and respecting each other's, health issues, because we don't know what people have been going through. There's a lot of people that work who've been, who are in cancer remission or who have had other illnesses in their life. So it was just
Yes.
really, really, really important for us to respect each other on that and treat each other that way. And the cool thing is with Tyler showed us that obviously by bringing us out there, but he also showed us he slept on the same exact street that we slept on. He didn't sleep
Crazy.
anywhere separate from us. He was riding his bike around every single day, like saying good morning, good afternoon. He's super involved into everything and he has his own family. He has his own legacy. So for him to put his health, his life on the line, his legacy on the line, we knew it had to be something really serious. And so we came with that mindset. And hopefully, y'all will let us know. We'll see if we delivered.
He is so amazing, and so is the whole cast. Now, Sabrina, what I mean, Novi. I'm sorry.
That was cool. Either way.
It's so hard. Your relationship. What can we expect from it? Is it going to evolve any with Calvin this season? Is she going to give this man a chance, or is she still going to be going back and forth on is he gay? Is he straight? Am I okay with it? Am I not?
I don't know what you mean. I don't know. I have no clue. You
We
guys
gotta
have to
watch.
watch every Wednesday. You have to watch because I was waiting the whole time too. Y'all have a lot of comments about Calbrina. Okay. So we'll see what happens with them. Just know that Calvin is around. All right.
Okay. Okay.
He's a staple. He's very important in the sisters world.
Well, we saw the two of them getting closer towards the end when his father passed, so that was a good sign.
Yes.
So, what about your character Sabrina do you love and what do you hate?
I love it. I guess it's a double feel. I love how heartfelt she is. She really cares about the people around her. She really does. But I feel like at the same time, she doesn't know how to have her own boundaries, and that's
Yes.
like the fine line that I feel is so relatable with Sabrina, especially when you're talking about the experience of the Black woman, when should we be soft? When should we be strong? When should we be vulnerable? When should we have our guard up? So that's the conversation that she's constantly having, not only with Calvin, with her friends, also with herself. So that's what I really love. It's a battle. Like there's times I'm looking at the script, I'm cursing her out just like y'all. Don't get it twisted. I'm like, no, what are you doing? But at the same time, I really love it because she's teaching me to even be more compassionate, and that's what I really love about acting is you have to find that space for these people and it allows you not look away and to not be as judgmental.
So ladies, how hard is it when you have to play a role and you're like, no, I don't want my character to do that? Is it easy or what?
Yes, those are the ones that you jump into. You literally
Really?
just go. Don't think about it.
So Ebony, you just take the challenge on. You welcome it.
Yes. That's literally just like Novi said. That's the thing. It's finding compassion, but also how much fun is it to be somebody that you're not and not get in trouble for it?
Right.
Just slip that in, like, you know. I think even with Karen's character, her dealing with these two men, I think we men and women are very used to men dealing with multiple women, but when it's a woman having trouble deciding in a very honest way, it's problematic for some reason. I don't know. I don't get it. But you know, I think
they dish it, but they can't take it.
They can't.
They're not ready for that.
That part.
No, but, you know, it's interesting and it's fun and it's literally why we all do what we do, to have that experience and to understand other women.
Let me tell you, you are all doing it so well. Ebony, while we're on you, do you think that Karen needs time alone?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the thing that I feel when I read the scripts the most is like just some space in between, because there's so much trying to figure out since the very first episode. Like even when we first see her, she's in the doctor's office, you know?
Exactly.
I don't know who ain't caught up on the first season, but y'all better.
Well, they need to catch up.
Catch up.
Get into it, y'all. Yeah. So if you had your choice on who, one more thing for Ebony, if you had your choice on who you wanted Karen to be with, who would it be, Zach or Aaron?
Herself.
Okay, we just said that. You did that. Okay, good answer. Hi, Mignon.
Hi.
Oh, pretty. Okay, so you're welcome. So let's talk about Danny. This season, is she going to let Rodeo love her the way she needs to be loved, or what? Or is she just going to love on herself?
Wouldn't you like to know? Everyone has to watch. I mean, she is definitely in a space where she can, she's doing a lot of reconciling, I mean, with all of her relationships. And she's really kind of emotionally taking a step back from investing so much in other people in a lot of ways. I guess I didn't want to even say that much, but you know, like season 1, episode 2 or 3 or 1 maybe, she's cussing Zach out for Karen.
Yeah.
Like that.
Are you anything like Danny in real life? Because you play her role so well.
You know, what's so funny? Like I'll have like friends of my family or even some family members say, "You're not even acting," and it's just like they see what Novi was talking about and what Ebony was talking about, where I've just taken the time to really find what part of myself that I can lend to Danny. Like when I play Danny, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that she does, but what I do is I find a way to justify it and make it make sense and make it, whereas like I can have this outcome, but it can come from a universal, truthful place. But it's just the way she does it might not be the way I agree with it. So at least when I do that thing, there's that element of universal human truth in portraying it. And so that's why people will say that. But I feel like I'm a lot different from Danny. I mean, I was similar to her more so in high school, but you know.
Yeah, you simmer down a little bit, huh?
You got to.
I hope so. We can't go around like loose cannons here, chasing people to grocery stores. So ladies, if you could give your character one piece of advice, what would it be? KJ?
I would say don't give up on love because of one bad apple. That's what I would say to Andy, is you can still be a hopeful romantic and just don't give up on love.
That's love. And you know, and once they find love, if they continue to solve all problems with love, they'll be okay. That's
yes, exactly.
How about you, Ebony?
I would probably tell Karen, you know, to take a vacation. I would tell her that sometimes, and I mean that so seriously though, because sometimes you literally need to be physically out of the situation that you are struggling with in order to see it as unbiased as you could possibly see it. You know, it's her experience. You can only see it so, you know, she can only see it for how she feels it, if I could say that. So I would tell her to take a vacation with the girls, even, or even alone with her mama. You know, there's plenty.
That sounds good. She needs one. Novi, do you have any advice for Sabrina?
I would definitely say what KJ's saying. Don't give up on love, but also maybe just don't define it so restricted. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of us have this weird idea of what love is supposed to be in this small, tiny box that we try to fit people inside of. And I think that challenge between Sabrina and Calvin is really to stretch the idea of what is this love? Because if you say that God is limitless, why are you limiting it?
Hey, you just said a whole word. Ladies, I thank you so much. I think our time is up, and I thank you for talking to me today. I'm going to keep going until they interrupt us, though. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Tiana, if you'd actually like to say goodbye, I have your next interview ready. So if you want to say goodbye, we'll move you to your next. You're going to be speaking with Trinity, Crystal, and Kevin next.
Sounds good. So ladies, once again, thank you for speaking with me today. It was a pleasure.
Thank
I can't
you,
wait
Tiana.
to see you too.
Thank you.
Bye.